Hi, my name is Dennis and welcome to the Pile of Opportunity, the channel where we talk about my problem and how I'm trying to solve it by painting more than I buy. Today, we're going to talk about the first quarter of 2025, and to start off with that, I have a really cool Stormcast Eternals army that I painted. I participated in an event on the Squidmar Patreon Discord called March of Armies, where we get 4 months to paint an army. So it was technically started in December, but the first models were finished in January, so that counts. Yeah, let me take you through this. There should be some weird stuff up on the screen, but editing Dennis will think how to do that. I started off with some Vigilors and white armor by brush. That was probably the dumbest thing I ever did. It took me more than a week per model to just get the white armor right, and I absolutely hated every second of it. But I think they came out pretty good. It's not quite the depth of the armor that I was looking for, but all in all, considering it was started by brush, I'm very happy with it. Because I didn't want to do brush painting white again, I decided to take out the airbrush and try those on my, what are they called? Vanquishers. And my Vanquishers came out really cool. I perfected the white recipe on them. That took quite some time, but I managed to finish 5 models in January, like maybe the first week of February, and this has the right depth on the white armor, good shading. Yeah, very happy with that. Then I went on to paint 3 Annihilators. Same recipe for the white armor. I really enjoyed painting the shields. The gold and the red just really came together, and yeah, it's starting to look like such a cool force. And then I added the best model of the set, Industra, and I did her with like a yellow and brown airbrush, yellow from below, brown from the top, to create these golden wings that envelop her. It was a lot of fun. I finished her at the start of March, and yeah, that was my army. Finished off almost all of my Dominion box with that. I still have 2 or 3 heroes to go. But yeah, getting close to finishing that box, so that was a lot of fun. And then I was a little bit stormcasted out, you know, after painting that many models. So I picked up an old Necron that I still had lying around, and I finished him. Nothing special, but it was fun to do. Let's put it to the side here. And then to crank up those numbers, I also grabbed my longest work in progress to date, Dwarves. I started these when I was 16 years old, probably, maybe 15, and painted them as sub-assembly, you know, as the crazy kid I was. So I only painted like 5 arms and 3 heads, and that was it. So painted the rest to modern standards, but I left the bits that I painted back then like I painted them back then. And yeah, it was really cool finally finishing this unit after far too many years. Yeah, looks great. Totally forgot I did those. Yes, and I painted that. That brings us to a total of 5, 10, 15, and 13 dwarves is 28 models painted. Let's put these aside and have a look at what I added to the pile. I'm going to start off with something small. The Empire of Man Witch Hunter. It's a cool little sculpt, only one model, dirt cheap, and I really like the look and feel of it. I don't know if I'll use it for my Empire army or for Dungeons and Dragons, but I like the look of it. Really cool. Then, sticking in the theme of Empire, I bought this box of Empire Greatswords. I have a really cool idea for a unit with them. I have part of the old metal command set, and I think it would look really cool mixing these plastic models with the metal command set. Yeah. Together with those boxes that I bought in January, wherever they are. Oh, down there on the floor. I think it'll be a really cool kit bash Cities of Sigmar and Empire Old World Army, and I'm looking forward to doing that as a project. But yeah, that's 20 models, so we're on 21 models now. That's getting intense. Now, this Harvest Lighter is such a cool model. I can't believe they finally produced it in plastic instead of forge rolled resin, so I kind of had a lot of FOMO and wanted to pick it up. Thankfully, it only counts as one. So, you know, 22 models. That's still less than 28. I also bought the Astra Militarum artillery team. I was really impressed with all the Krieg releases, and I wanted to paint something Krieg, so I picked this up as a sort of stop myself from buying the whole army, but you can have one model. So this is the model I picked. Now, technically it's one, but it's the cannon and 3 dudes, so I'm going to count this as 4. That brings me up to 25 models bought, 28 models painted, so I painted 3 more models than I bought. Yes! Let's go! For the second quarter of 2025, I have some goals in mind. Now, not sure if I'm gonna reach all of my goals, but this one should definitely be possible. I want to build and paint the Sicaran Venator Tank Hunter. We're doing a little event on the Squidmar Discord that is called Tank Fest. Yeah, that'll be a really cool model to paint up for that. That's happening in May. And then I'll pop a picture on the screen of the box, as I don't actually own the box, and yeah, all the metal is just falling to the bottom of the lid. But I also would like to paint Agrim von Horstmann, or at least put him together and prime him, but I think it'll be a lot of airbrush, so it should be doable in a couple of weeks. And then to add on to those 2 models, because 1 tank, 1 big dragon, I feel like I need to add some volume to that. So I'm gonna paint a unit of something, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to paint yet. I'm thinking maybe Tau, but also I'm very close to completing my Necron army, although maybe not as close as my brain thinks it is. I also would love to build some Voton, so I'm not sure. A bit of a ramble, but there will be a unit of troops as well. To see if I can get at least to 12 models, maybe even 17. We'll see. Yeah, that's the plan. So, great success this quarter. We'll see how it goes next quarter, and I hope to see you then. Bye!